12 international sailing teams joined together from across the globe for the second stage of the Alpari World Match Racing Tour, the Korea Match Cup. The Korea Match Cup takes place close to Hwaseong City, Gyeonggi Province. It prides itself on providing the teams with a fleet of agile KM36 boats and a whopping 250 million Korean won prize purse. Since the first Korea Match Cup in 2008, the area has fast become known for its thriving marine industry. The racing takes place just off Gyeonggok Harbour, making for some close quarters viewing and plenty of photo opportunities for locals and visitors alike. People also flock to the harbour for the onshore activities and nearby attractions on offer. This year's event came a mere 8 days after Match Race Germany, so the team still had a sense of vengeance in their blood. After one event, the tour standings were just an indicator of the stronger teams, but with only 5 events left to get points on the board, there was little room for a poor performance. A big ask for the sailors and the makings of a great spectacle for match racing fans. With the 6th year of the Korea Match Cup declared officially open, the qualifying sessions began. Local skipper Gilmour Park wanted to put up a fight when he faced a past Korea Match Cup winner, Mathieu Richard. We join Simon Shaw for their qualifying match.
Mathieu Richard on the left side, trying to get down inside the line of Park. Big contact. See a small crack. I think there's a little bit of damage on Mathieu Richard's boat. There's the blue flag confirming the penalty on Mathieu Richard. So Mathieu Richard unable to inflict a penalty on Park. In these final seconds of the pre-start, it is Mathieu Richard leading back towards the start line. Neither boat will be on the line, but it will be Mathieu Richard out in front. Remember that all-important blue penalty means Mathieu Richard has to complete a penalty turn somewhere before the finish of this match. At the top of the final beat, Mathieu Richard goes for his penalty. It's up to the right-hand side of Park, so he'll be hoping to keep control, keep that right-hand advantage. It's all on here between these two boats. Getting to some difficulties with the hoist. He's in the lead. It's this French legend, only on his last leg to the finish, but disaster has struck. Park has parked it at the mark. His spinnaker meant to be set. Sloppy crew workers cost him dearly as Mathieu Richard sails on to victory. Park left wondering what might have been.
Despite Richard's win, it was a different Frenchman leading the pack at the end of the first qualifying session. Pierre-Antoine Morvan ended the day in the best shape with 4 wins and 1 loss. The second day of the Korea Match Cup saw less favourable conditions with a still morning. But when the breeze filled in, the team started to show who was on form and who was not.
Yeah, obviously in the race against Mathieu Richard, we got hooked up on something on the floor of the seabed that brought us to a pretty quick stop. So obviously probably be looking to get a resail in that race.
We're now on 4 wins and 4 losses with 3 races left. We've got to probably win 2 of them at least and possibly 3 to qualify for quarterfinals.
2 collisions against the locals, the Korean team, so I'm sorry for that, but that's the game, and they are really selling better and better, I think, in each year, the Korean team. It's never easy to beat them, and I'm happy to get those 2 points.
Great day for GAC Pindar. We won all our races, all 5 of them. It's a great one to win against Pierre-Antoine Morvan because he's been going well as well. And then we won the next 2 after that, so that leaves us on 8 wins and 0 losses. I think the team are doing a great job, and it's all been very, very comfortable so far.
Ahead of the 3rd and final day of qualifying, there were some big names staring elimination in the face. Winner of the past 2 Career Match Cups, Bjorn Hansen, was 9th overall, tied on 4 wins and 4 losses with Adam Minoprio, Phil Robertson and Pierre-Antoine Morvan. For the first time this regatta, the pressure was really on. Having been away from the Tour for a couple of years and with a new sponsor on board, Minoprio feels he needs to make an impression on the Tour this year. We join Simon Shaw at the pre-start as they face Taylor Canfield's US1 sailing team.
So Taylor Canfield up against Adam Minoprio here in the qualifying round of the Career Match Cup. Adam Minoprio circling in from that right-hand side, dialing up Canfield.
10, 9, 8, 7. Jibing guys, we can start on 4. Oi! He put us down! If he was avoiding, he would have straightened up.
I was doing everything I can. Everything I could do. Trim, please, Dan.
Oh, there's the umpire's decision. Controversial, flagging Adam Minoprio. Deciding that Taylor Canfield did all he could on that left-hand side. Both boats now sailing off to the left-hand side of the racecourse. Minoprio electing to carry on to the right. Minoprio just sneaking around the front. There he is.
Stop it! Swing! We're both on the same job. Made out.
He's got round in front now. Can he make it count? Can he try and inflict a penalty? Here comes the luff.
Hey, touch!
Come on, he touched us!
Spinnaker touch at the drive! Contact!
As they come down towards the finish, it's neck and neck. Minoprio still has the penalty.
Room at the zone.
Canfield calling for room to get into the committee boat.
Room at the zone, guys.
He's turning down. He's committed to the turn. Minoprio following suit. There's the committee boat. Last chance saloon for Minoprio.
Nice race, guys.
But it's Taylor Canfield that sails on to take the win.
The race was lost just after the start when we're still dialing down Taylor, and we got a penalty, which I think was a bit harsh.
That puts us at 7 wins. I think that might put us through to the quarters, which is nice. A little relief going into these next 2 races against Richard and Hansen, which will definitely be tough ones. So, you know, we're happy to probably, you know, fingers crossed, to secure that spot in the quarterfinals, and it's a good step for our team.
The big question of qualifying was whether Bjorn Hansen would make it through to the quarterfinals, and who better to face in such a tight situation than current world champion Ian Williams. It was always going to be a good match.
So it's Korean firework time. Bjorn Hansen up against Ian Williams. We've seen fireworks before at Korea and elsewhere on the tour between these 2 skippers. What do they have in store for us in this matchup? perhaps with a slight better at the start. Bjorn Hansen on the left-hand side with the control. Williams with a very aggressive luff. Boats are very tight.
He's attacking boat! He's attacking boat!
Attacking boat!
Hey!
Agree!
Hey!
Protest! Protest!
Hey! Hey!
Protest!
Come on!
He's got to keep
No!
clear. We're in too late!
Oh, but why am I
We're
attacking?
in too late! Give up! Hey, we're in too late!
No way!
No way!
Why do I have to attack? Because he's attacking!
Don't over-rotate!
But keep clear! Take your...
That's a massive rotation! Big press. Hold now.
Skippers all but trading blows as we come up towards this first top mark. Can Williams keep it close enough to try and affect the rounding of Bjorn Hansen as we come back towards this mark? Oh, a small amount of contact. Bjorn Hansen going for the hoist.
That must be a red guy!
The penalty from Williams.
Okay, we've lost his transom! We've lost his transom!
We had a typical Williams-Hansen match with a lot of screaming and shouting and flags flying all over the place, and Ian managed to catch a penalty on the top mark, which he cleared by passing our stern line, and we felt pretty good where we were, and they jibed, and just as we jibed, we hit the bottom and stopped.
We're hitting the bottom!
At the end of qualifying, the tight scores meant a count-back situation for many of the teams. And despite a win against Taylor Camfield in his last race, Bjorn Hansen faced an early exit from the competition. Whilst Phil Robertson and comeback kid Adam Minoprio made it through to the quarterfinals along with Johnny Bernson.
It's volatile out there. Conditions can change in an instant. You've got to stay in control, spot the opportunity, then make your move. It's all about execution. Search Alpari Race and get on board. Alpari, your global Forex broker.
Forex is high risk and not suitable for all investors. Losses may exceed deposits.
Quarterfinals day at the Korea Match Cup, and it was time for the skippers to make their opponent's selections. A decision that could win or lose them a semi-final place. First up was Ian Williams, who chose to race David Gilmour. We joined them for the pre-start. Williams already with a win on the board.
So quarterfinals time, David Gilmour up against Ian Williams.
Don't worry.
Hey, come on! He's closed the gap! Brothers!
Okay, let's drop.
Close that gap! Drop when you can, guys, okay? Drop when you can.
Drop high.
Hey, brothers!
Oh, can I get a flag in the
brothers!
Flag him!
Come on, that's another one!
And it's David Gilmour with the penalty.
Hey, come on! Brothers! He's not keeping
Circle back towards the start.
It's got to be another one, guys! He just sat there!
Gilmour led around the course, but Williams kept it tight, piling the pressure on Gilmour to offload his penalty before the finish.
So I think we've got enough room now, guys.
The next pairing saw Keith Swinton racing Mathieu Richard. The pair went to the full 5 matches to decide their quarter-final. In a repeat of their quarter-final pairing in Germany, Johnny Bernsen faced Taylor Camfield. By match 4, it was 2-1 to Camfield. This was a must-win match for Bernsen as we join them in the pre-start.
Johnny Bernsen against Taylor Camfield. Both boats very close in the pre-start.
Come on, flag.
Come on.
And there's the blue flag.
Back here.
Penalty on Taylor Camfield.
We swinging here?
Boats hoist their spinnakers and onto this first downwind leg. Great set there from Camfield, and Hansen's crew work not really standing the test.
1 foot.
Both boats low and slow, fighting for position. As we come down the last leg, it's Camfield out in front, coming in to try and shake that penalty that he incurred in the pre-start. Here he goes. Camfield spinnaker down, his head needs to be below the gooseneck as he circles up doing his penalty around that pin end of the line. Now can he get through the line before we see the bow of Johnny Bernsen?
I think I soaked to it.
So Johnny Bernsen made an early exit from the Korea Match Cup, his eyes firmly set on the next event in his homeland, where a win would be extra special. The semi-finals saw only one non-tour card holder in the mix. Ian Williams looks set to be the favourite, but with some strong performances so far, it was anyone's game. The semi-finals were looming as the 4 teams gathered on the dock for the opponent pick. Ian Williams and GAC Pindar selected Mathieu Richard with GEFCO Match Racing Team. Simon Shaw has the action from their first match.
So semi-finals time, Mathieu Richard up against Ian Williams.
Hold him up, speed. Wait on the side.
Williams currently has the lead. You can see the bottom mark. Now Mathieu Richard leading that jibe. Can Williams match him?
Drop it. Drop it.
Here comes Williams.
We have room, yeah?
He spears it in, he hits the mark. He hits Mathieu Richard.
Hey! 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 Come on! Come on! We had room! You've got to give us room! He's got to give us room.
What will the umpires decide?
We're trying, but Matty, just please do your job, buddy.
And it's a penalty each. The umpires deciding that each skipper is some way in fault.
Richard's overtaking manoeuvre got him in front, and he managed to hold his lead to the finish. Williams levelled the scores in the next match, but his usual strong form was lacking, and he lost the next 2 races. The Korea Match Cup event title eludes the reigning world champion for another year.
Obviously, it wasn't a very good day for GAC Pindar. We came into the day with high hopes that we could go on and win the regatta, and that hasn't happened. We finished 4th. It's the worst result we've had here in Korea, but at the same time, you can say, well, we've made the semi-finals every year here. I don't think there's many teams that can say that about any event that they've been to. So, we have to take the positives. We won. Well, how many? I think 14 or 15 races at this regatta. We lost 5, so it's not all bad. The result's not what we wanted, but we're still sailing well. We don't need to change much. Just need to maybe look at how we perform on the final day and make sure that we come back with the chocolates next time.
To decide who'd be joining Richard in the final, Taylor Camfield went up against Adam Minoprio. By their 3rd match, Camfield was leading with 2 wins. We join them in the pre-start.
Taylor Camfield against Adam Minoprio. Wind has dropped off since earlier today. Split tacks. Adam Manoprio is going to have a nice wide right starting position. Start is his for the taking as he rolls through the tack. But as the gun sounds, a misjudgment from Manoprio. He's over the line. Great work constructing that start from Manoprio.
Ready, Ron?
Come on, you gotta get out of there. Come on.
You can't alter, he's altering.
He's altering. Come on.
Seriously.
He altered up.
Crossing.
We were crossing. 2, 1, big press.
Looks like a misjudgment
No
from
way,
Canfield.
he altered up at us. We were crossing. We were crossing him.
So the penalty on Taylor Canfield.
Ready? 2, 1, go hard. Fine of a hit.
Can Manoprio keep it tight enough to prevent Canfield from getting his turn in? Team Alpari effects come up to the mark and round. The chase is on. Manoprio round and set as Canfield already turning into the jibe. As we skip through to the final leg towards the finish. It's Canfield that's turning up to try and do his turn. Now can he complete the tack and get his bow down through the line before Manoprio comes into the finish? Here comes Manoprio.
Hey! Hey, come on! We're avoiding him.
Whose bow will be through the line? It's Taylor Canfield, but there's contact.
There's room!
Look at that! Look at that! Whoa! There's no way! There's plenty of room!
There was so much
Plenty of room! Whoa!
There's the blue flag. It is Canfield that's through. It's Manoprio's head that falls.
Boom! 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 It's not over yet. We've still got the petite finals, but now we got better and better as the gathering on, and then today we just didn't bring our game today. We missed shifts, we sailed slow and just didn't get what we wanted around the racetrack and at all, and just nothing really went our way, so it's a bit disappointing.
We were able to just get enough speed to rock down right into his penalty turn, and just enough room for him to finish there, so it was a good win for us and going straight to the finals.
All bets were on for the final of the Career Match Cup. The absence of the two favourites, Bjorn Hansen and Ian Williams, made it a hard matchup to call. First blood went to Richard in a 1st to 2 points final. It was do or die for Taylor Canfield. We take up their match in the pre-start.
Hey, he's attacking boat! He's attacking boat!
That's a full tack, that's a tack.
Come on!
Wait,
come on!
Tack, full tack.
I avoided him. Trim.
Both boats trading blows around the pin.
That was a full tack.
In the final minute. Canfield escaping off to that right-hand side. Can he keep his bow behind the line?
Oh boy.
Wow! There's the contact. Taylor Canfield throwing the race committee over the side as he piles in the side of the committee boat. There's the yellow flag. Huge misjudgment at this final stage of the competition has left the barn door swinging for Mathieu Richard to charge through.
Oh.
It's
The horn didn't go off?
Mathieu Richard carrying that lead through to the top mark. Anfield just following behind after the mistake in the pre-start. As the boats come up to the finish, it is Mathieu Richard that holds on to the lead. He will sail through.
I'm very happy with the way we have sailed as a team during the week. We have tried to improve every day, and at the end I think we are very strong. So fantastic to win here, and really yeah, I couldn't expect such a good result before the regatta, and yeah, I'm delighted. I'm very happy, and that's great. That's great.
With Richard's win at the Korea Match Cup, the Tour teams will have to pull out all the stops at the remaining 4 events to rack up some points. Adam Minoprio and Ian Williams are in the strongest position going into the next event. Pierre-Antoine Morvan and Bjorn Hansen have the most work to do, lying in 10th and 8th position respectively. So all eyes are on the 3rd stage of the Alpari World Match Racing Tour, the Stena Match Cup, Sweden.